Kung Life and Team Bang Out. I am here with the first Black James Bond lady, Miss GLORIA Henry. How are you?
Fine, and you?
This is, okay, hold on. First of all, when this movie came out, right here, when that movie came out, Live and Let Die, myself and my brothers had like the hugest crush on you. Like the hugest crush on you. I just gotta tell you that. I had to get that up. Alright, so listen, I didn't know until last night, at the event last night, that you were actually into martial arts, that you actually trained martial arts. So I want to hear about it. Tell me.
Yeah, and how I got into martial arts is through Black Belt Jones. And Bob Wall and Chuck Norris.
Really?
At the audition.
Wow.
I think Tamara Dobson was there, Jimmy
Yes.
Pace, Brian McGee, Danetta McGee, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, a bunch of wonderful, Jane Kennedy. I mean, a wonderful array of talent auditioning for this movie of Black Belt Jones.
You beat all of them out?
The reason why, in case, I happen to be an amateur athlete. I ballet, I bike ride, I swim, ski, horseback, tennis, climb, running, softball, touch football.
Yeah.
I'm an amateur athlete, and even to this day, I still work out. I also lift weights. And climb stairs, 75 flights straight up without stopping. Came in first place in my level at this age. What I'm trying to say,
I'm not even going to ask your age.
the reason why I got the role is because when they said, they did it on, they did a little, if you can repeat this, you know, when they say, throw your leg and do it, I did it, a roundhouse.
Yes.
And they went, whoa. So I beat everybody out.
Nice.
Because of also coming up as a young lady.
Mr. Liddell.
So you got too many muscles. I wouldn't date you because you look like a bomb. Well, it came in handy.
Outstanding. That's beautiful. You mentioned last night, back on the martial arts thing, it was really, it touched me when you were talking about how martial arts empowered you. It didn't necessarily, pay the bills, but it did some other things for you as far as empowering. And you spoke of some really powerful words about womanhood and womanhood being seen as strong and how martial arts helped that. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, the craft, the discipline, helps to take the fear out of what to do when something happens, such as when Chris Stewart or Joe Smith, after doing for the movie, they went on to continue studying. They said if a guy did this, do this. And if this happens, do that. Or if somebody comes back from your back, do this. So you were prepared. You had more of an idea of what you need to do. And not only that, you had to train your muscles to be strong enough to execute. And also strong enough to make the quick move that you need. If you need to hightail it. You can do that too. And running and saying, teaching you how to sit in one position, and you sit in one position with your legs doing the squat, just hanging there with the burn. That's giving you the power. And building that muscle.
She's talking about that horse dance training.
So, and it gives you that confidence, because through the strength of your muscle in your body, you feel that. So when a woman affects, we can be so gentle.
Agreed.
And when we do want to be strong, we don't know where to come from. If you're not raised with it. The guys are. I look at the guys as a young woman. So, they taught me how to fight. So that was the reason why I got into it. And with that training and discipline, you don't come charging at people to beat them up. You use it for self-defense. So you learn that. So yes, and arts helped me to be confident. When I walk down the street, I had a voice. Don't mess with me.
Absolutely. Listen, when it comes to film, one of the things that, especially during this era and even earlier, like with the, during the 70s, I don't like using the term black exploitation movies. I don't like using that term. But one of the significant things about that time was that that was a time when film gave us, our community, some really strong, powerful images of manhood, womanhood, that we could really look up to. You know, and how do you see that, like, in relationship or in contrast to, you know, a lot of the imagery today about black women and black men on film?
Well, let me just say this. I'm so happy to see the abundance today.
I respect that.
Oh my God.
I respect that.
I am so happy to see the abundance today.
Yes.
And the variation. We have more than variation today. Now, I'm not saying that it's enough.
Gotcha.
But it's growing. And we have people that are wealthy enough to put their money where their mouth is.
That's right.
Like an Oprah.
That's right.
Like a Tyler Perry.
That's right.
And it's a debating forward. And so we are growing. And the more we push from the inside, we are growing, such as the craft of mastering the fight scenes and having certain people occur. We have more of an array and more of a style from the other period. We have more of a platform today. So I'm very happy to see this. And by the publicity that you do, it's even furthering it. And the media, social media.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have it. But I wish I was young enough to reap the benefit of the future.
Right.
Like I got how many more years to go? How many more decades? If I have a couple more decades, call me. If you need me out there, I'll tell you I'm available. And I'm still ready.
Nice, nice, nice. I want to ask one more question. What was it like working on the set, working on Black Belt Jones? What was it like? I want to know.
Well, first of all, it was a Warner Brothers film. Okay?
Yes, yes,
So they had the money. Even though they pulled in and they had a low budget.
Yeah.
They had the money.
Yes.
It was Warner Brothers. I was signed to a year's contract with them. It was wonderful with Fred Weintraub and Paul Heller.
Yes, yes.
I really enjoyed working with us together. And it was great working with the gang. I mean, golly, I had to think of all these wonderful black guys. And excuse me for not naming them. I am guilty. I'm so lonely. But it was wonderful. And with Jim Kelly and the honoring his Olympic,
that's right.
His first time championship, and running with him, it was great. And unfortunately, we didn't do a scene. We should have done a scene. Because, especially in Hong Kong,
yes.
the movie made bukus of thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Really, which was unheard of.
That's right.
We should have done a sequel, and we did. But you know, they can do it again today.
You hear that, right?
You know,
you hear that, right?
I'm the younger virgin. I'll be the mother. I'll be the grandmother.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I said one more question. I got one. You let something out earlier. I didn't know. See, one of your instructors, Clifford Stewart, right? Used to bodyguard for Hugh Hefner. And then you mentioned another relationship with Hugh Hefner. I want to hear about that.
Well, I was a Playboy bunny at the New York Playboy Club.
I am not surprised.
For a good 7 years, 6 to 7 years.
Wow.
In the 60s, I have to say.
In the 60s?
Yes, from about 65 to 72. Somewhere around there. Yes, I am back. Mother is...
You remember?
Is right. I can still fit in the same clothes.
Wow.
I think it's from the discipline of being an amateur athlete at the same time and having, martial arts in my background. Yes, I was a bunny for 6.5 to 7 years to play World Cup. We made wonderful money, and it also gave me an opportunity to study acting, singing, which I presently also singing with orchestras of 20-piece orchestras, 60-piece orchestras now, today. And as I said, I wrote a book.
Yes.
And going on with Fred Williamson's supposed to be doing original gangsters.
He is doing original gangsters, yes he is.
We do this movie.
I talked to him last year about that, and it's going to happen. As a matter of fact, another producer, George Tan, I'm not sure if you know George?
Yeah.
George, yeah. So I linked both of them back up to talk about doing original gangsters. Listen, thank you. It's an honor. It's such an honor to meet you. I mean, this is... don't hate too hard. Don't hate too hard. This is Sharif Bey with Gloria Henry, and this is the Kung Fu Life.